March 11th, 2026, A Life of Meditation. Boldness. Beloved saints, I hope you are at peace into the Lord's grace today. As we live into this world, we stand before big and small fears that come to us from time to time. There are times when worries about our health, anxiety about an uncertain future, and wounds from relationships with people seem to lock us inside a dark prison. Today, I would like to share the story of a man who discovered the shining voice of the Lord into that pitch-black darkness, Pastor Richard Rembrandt of Romania. In 1948, as Romania became communized, Pastor Rembrandt was unjustly arrested simply for preaching the gospel. A terrifying and lengthy 14-year prison life began. Amidst all kinds of daily hardships and persecution, his flesh was torn and broken, but his soul never collapsed. Pastor Rembrandt deeply meditated on the suffering of Jesus Christ, who was hung on the cross for him, and endured day by day with tears and prayers while recalling the footsteps of the Apostle Paul, who was beaten and imprisoned for the gospel. The last 3 years, in particular, were spent into a thoroughly isolated underground solitary cell where not even a single ray of light was allowed. In that freezing darkness without light, sound, or the warmth of people, the pastor clung only to the Word of God. One day, after meditating on the Bible hundreds of times into his head and into his heart, he discovered an amazing fact. From Genesis to Revelation, the Lord's request, "Do not be afraid," scattered throughout the Bible, is recorded exactly 365 times. Beloved, Pastor Rembrandt slapped his knee into the pitch-black underground prison. God is encouraging me, saying, "Do not be afraid," 365 days a year, every single day without missing a day. Those 365 promises became the light that tore through the darkness and the hope that swallowed despair. Finally, after being released, he fearlessly stepped forward toward the communist world that had imprisoned him, living the life of a great witness, preaching the gospel of the cross. What is the prison surrounding you today? The Lord is with us, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The Lord affectionately whispers into your ear, "My beloved, do not be afraid, for I am with you." Those who walk with God have absolutely no reason to fear. Meditation and application. The first meditation is the Lord's promise encountered into the darkness. Are you currently into fear, feeling trapped into a dark prison due to seemingly endless life problems? Or are you into a cloudy state where the voice of the Lord comforting you cannot be heard, obscured by clouds of anxiety and worry? Honestly reflect on the helplessness and weakness of your soul, and practice seeking the Lord's will with an earnest confession, "Lord, lead my soul to the light of truth that is without fear." The second meditation is the 365 graces given newly every day. Even into the words, "Do not be afraid," that you think you know well because you have heard them dozens of times, the comfort of God that brings new realization to you as you stand before fear and despair today is hidden. Are you stuck only into the familiar grace of the past? Let us brush off the dust of disbelief and worry covering our hearts and take time to meditate, seeking the spiritual treasure of absolute peace given to me every day, 365 days a year, with an expectant heart as if reading a treasure map.